Students, let's continue with the lesson Nelson Mandela Long Walk to Freedom. Before going to the next part of the lesson, let's recollect the main points that we have learned in the previous part. This chapter is an extract from the autobiography of Nelson Mandela, the first black president of South Africa. In South Africa, a brutal practice named apartheid was followed. It refers to the discrimination between people on the basis of their race. Mandela and his African National Congress spent a lifetime fighting against apartheid. Finally, democratic elections were held in South Africa in 1994 and Mandela became the first black president of a new nation. In this extract, Mandela speaks about a historic occasion, the inauguration. The inauguration ceremony took place in the Union Buildings Amphitheatre in Pretoria, attended by politicians and dignitaries from more than 140 countries around the world. Now, we are moving to the next part of our lesson. Just after the newly elected president's address to the audience, everyone witnessed an impressive display of South African jets, helicopters, and troop carriers over the Union building. It symbolized perfection as well as military's respect and obedience towards the free country. The high commanders also saluted and promised their loyalty. But Mandela mentions that he was well aware that these commanders who were now saluting him would have arrested him during white supremacy. See the colorful and attractive display of jets and helicopters? Now, two national anthems were sung on that day, one of the whites and the other that of blacks. It showed that both whites and blacks had equal rights in the Republic of South Africa. On that day, no one knew the wordings of the anthem of the blacks, but Mandela was confident that everyone would soon learn this anthem that they once hated. Here, Nelson Mandela compared the system prevailed in South Africa in the first decade of the 20th century and also at the last decade. In the first decade, there erected a system of racial domination against the dark skinned people in their own land, that is, apartheid. But in the last decade of the 20th century, the system was replaced by rights and freedom of all people, regardless of the color of their skin. See the picture? See the sufferings they faced under the white rule? See how happy and satisfied they were when they got freedom? Now Mandela remembers the sacrifices of countless men and women who had fought all their lives for this day. He wishes to thank them all, but unfortunately, they didn't live to see the result of their courage. The policy of apartheid created a deep and lasting wound in South Africa and its people. But Mandela pointed out that it produced the Oliver Tambos, the Walter Sisules, the Chief Luthulus, the use of Dados, the Bram Fishers, and the Robert Sobukes. They are the men of extraordinary courage, wisdom, and generosity. What does it mean? Yes, depths of oppression create heights of character. South Africa is rich in minerals and gems that lie beneath its soil, but the greatest wealth is its people finer and truer than the purest diamonds, Mandela said. Thank you.